Hi all! I bet you have been given the task of researching a topic, or getting prepared to write a paper, or even completing a project. This presentation will help you along the way so that you will have a better grasp on how to evaluate the sources that you find. All of the information here will work for print or electronic sources. There are many different methods that have criteria to use to judge a source or the information being used. Most of the methods use very similar judgment criteria or terms. In the next few slides, we will go over the different criteria so that you can make sure the sources you are using are reliable and relevant. The first one is audience. You'll want to ask yourself a few questions. Who is the intended audience for the article or source that you're using? What do the style and publication type tell you about the intended audience? And is the language formal or informal? The next criteria is accuracy or quality. And this is basically the reliability or truthfulness and correctness of the content or information. Basically, can you verify it? Are the sources in the article cited? Is the information peer-reviewed? And most important, are there spelling and grammatical errors? That one will tell you if it's a reliable source. Next is authority. This is the sourcing information. So can you identify who the author is? What their credentials are? Is there a publisher listed? And are they a reputable publisher? And can you find contact information for the author or publisher, like an email address? And then relevance and coverage. This is the importance of the information. So is it relevant to your subject or topic? Is it connected to your topic? And how much information does it cover? The currency, this is basically, is it a timely or current information? So is it up to date? Has it been updated or revised lately? Does the research have current information? This is more important if it's a like a medical study or something like that. Historical surveys and historical subjects are not as big of an issue for currency. And then you'll want to look at objectivity, bias, or slant. So is the point of view rigid, or is it to where the source distorts the points of view or dismisses them? Do they accept advertising? You'll just want to look at the context of the information presented in your article. Next, we're going to focus on primary and secondary sources. So a primary source is something like a diary or an interview. It's an original document or original resource. Secondary is something that synthesizes that original document. So a textbook, a biography, a history, something like that. Next, you'll want to look at it if it's a popular or scholarly resource. So popular is intended for general audiences and is written to entertain, inform, or persuade. Something like the New York Times or National Geographic, a People magazine, Sports Illustrated. Scholarly sources supports in-depth research, usually contains specialized vocabulary, like a medical journal has medical terminology. Examples of this are the Journal of American History, the James Joyce Quarterly, Journal of American Medicine. And then you'll want to look at the, if it's a website, look at the domains. So if it's a .com, it'll be a commercial website. .org, it's an organization. .edu is educational. These are important because it could show you if it's a biased source or if it's one that takes on ads, things like that. So you'll want to make sure that you pay attention to all the criteria to judge your sources, and then you can decide if it's a reliable source to use for your papers and projects. If you need any more help or explanation of how to judge a source, talk to a librarian. You can contact one of us on the CAC website. Go to the CAC library page and you can contact us there. Good luck on your projects and presentations.